Hello friends, it's lesson day, but not that kind that will freak you out. Remember the last time you ran away from class? Trust me, you aren't going to run away from this class. Alright, in today's lesson, we'll take a look at the word blockchain. What is blockchain? Right? I'm sure you've heard in the cryptocurrency world, blockchain. Everywhere, blockchain. What is this blockchain? What does it even mean? At the end of this lesson, I promise you're going to understand better what blockchain means and how the understanding of blockchain will be helpful to you now and into the future. All right, without wasting much of our time, let's. And yes, there is a question begging for an answer, and that is what's blockchain, right? And to better understand what blockchain is, it makes sense to at least understand what makes this compound word. Let's begin by first breaking this word into words and then back to word. Does that even make sense? Maybe, right? That's simply block plus chain equal blockchain. Now, what is a block and what is a chain? Of course, I have a simple answer to that. Friends, that is block and that is chain. If you add block by chaining them, you simply arrive at blockchain. Sorry to disappoint you, right? I'm sure you're expecting some grammatical expression, right? Oh, don't worry. As we go along, you find this pictorial display or definition, so to say, useful. That just by the way. Blockchain is the record-keeping technology behind Bitcoin network. And of course, all other network. Bitcoin mentioned here is obviously the first to utilize the blockchain technology that a lot of us have witnessed. Aha! Record keeping. By this you mean database, right? Of course, yes. There's a but anyways. Unlike regular database, blockchain database stores vital information in blocks, right? That are chained together. The storing process can be very fast and complicated for humans to understand. Now, to help us understand this concept better, we need to learn more about regular database. Let's quickly take a look at an article written on Investopedia, right? Stay with me, friends. According to this article on Investopedia, a blockchain is a type of database. To be able to understand blockchain, it helps to first understand what a database actually is. A database is the collection of information that is stored electronically on a computer system. Information or data in databases is typically structured in a table format to allow for easier searching and filtering for specific information. Alright, that is the grammatical explanation of what a database is. Let me try to break this down to my understanding, and of course, I believe it will help in your understanding. You've accessed a website before, right? I'm sure you have. And if you have, my friends, you understand that the information that is displayed to you is accessed from a database. Those information has been stored long time ago before you were able to access them as at the time you did have access to it. Right? Without a database, those information wouldn't have been available to you. I believe that is simple enough. Right now, with that said, how does blockchain work? Let me try to illustrate how these blockchains work. All right, friends, let's pay attention to this blockchain. Right? And blockchain contains various blocks, right? And these blocks can be located in various locations, right? And we can simply assume that this right here is block A. We can also assume this is B. We can assume this is C, right? We can assume this is this D, and of course we can say this E, right? F, H, this I, and friends, we can say this is G. Okay, these are blocks, right, that makes up blockchain. Now, before these blocks can be classified as blockchain, they need to be chained together. And of course, there is a criteria that need to be met before blocks can be chained together. And that is the previous block getting filled, right? The data enters into a new block before it can be chained together. Okay, let's assume that we need to chain this block A and block B together, right? Okay, let me just assume this is a chain, right? Now, before we can chain B to A, we assume that A is filled up with, of course, data. As data enters B, definitely B will get filled also. And if B gets filled, friends, the database automatically moves to another block, right? And this block in question takes in new data. And of course, friends, the process goes on and on. And if this block is filled, my friends, it goes to the next block. And the next block in this illustration is block D, right? So we assume C is not chained to D, right? And of course, the process goes on and on, right? They all at the point get chained together. So when blocks are chained together, right, is stem block chain. All right, I hope that explains what a blockchain is. So friends, like I did say, as new data enter the fresh block via storing process, right, when the block is filled with data, it's chained onto the previous block, and that is why it's called blockchain, right? I'm sure you are asking, but Mr. Whatever, what type of information can be stored in a blockchain, right? Of course, friends, blockchain can be used to store basically anything, right? But the most common use so far is ledger of transactions. The mentioned ledger of transaction must have come across your thought, right? There are opinions left, right, center as to whether blockchain being used as a ledger of transaction is actually safe. Now, here comes the question, my friends. Is blockchain safe? And a lot of people, including Mr. Whatever, have asked the same question. Yes, I've asked the same question. Let know your thoughts in the comment section below and help us answer that question, friends. Is blockchain safe? Now, this is the question I cannot provide definite answer. However, decentralization feature of a blockchain as utilized by Bitcoin makes it unique and secure to a large extent. Another big grammatical expression, decentralization. Don't freak out, my friends. What is decentralization? Right? I'm sure that question is going through your mind right now. Decentralization as applied to Bitcoin simply means data are not stored in same location. They are decentralized. That is, a data can be stored in your location as well as my location. By the way, friends, let me know your location. Let me know where my audience are watching from. Right now, let's not try to complicate issue. Now, your location, my location, is decentralization. A block is stored in your location, another in my location. Like in our previous illustration, block A in your location, block B in my location. That's decentralization. Now, block A in your location can be run by you or your group of friends. Block B in my location can be run as well by individually or group of person. Now, decentralization of blockchain simply means the blocks that make up the chain blockchain are not located in same place and often not owned or managed by same person or group of persons as the case may be. Now, person as used here can refer to small or group of corporations, right? And also, data after stored in blocks cannot be altered or edited. That is another feature that can make blockchain classify as relatively safe, because when the data is entered in a blockchain, it cannot be removed or edited as the case may be. Or maybe a blockchain technology is currently existing that can allow these features. That's beyond my knowledge as at this time, my friends. Let's just take a piece from Investopedia, a grammatical explanation. Maybe that will help you understand better what decentralization is all about. Right? Decentralization. For the purpose of understanding blockchain, it is instructive to view it in a context of how it is being implemented by Bitcoin. Like a database, Bitcoin needs a collection of computers to store its blockchain. For Bitcoin, the blockchain is not just a specific type of database that stores every Bitcoin transaction ever made. In Bitcoin's case, and unlike most databases, these computers are not all under one roof, or each computer or group of computers is operated by a unique individual or group of individuals. Okay, friends, so the decentralization feature of blockchain can qualify it to be safe to a large extent. This is because the information that are stored in the blockchain is not located in a specific location, right? And of course, it's not run by an individual, right? I mean the whole in totality, right? Each block can be run by an individual, and of course, each block can also be run by a group of individuals, but it's not centralized. That is to say, the whole of blockchain, as the case of Bitcoin, is not managed by an individual or group of individuals alone. And of course, these individuals or group of individuals most times are referred to as miners. Of course, that is beyond the scope of this particular lesson. Subsequent lesson will need to dig into The miners, who are they? Where do they locate? All right, friends, I'm sure by now you understand what is blockchain. The next time somebody say blockchain, aha, you say, yeah, Mr. Whatever said something about blockchain. All right, friends, I can't thank you enough for staying to the end. Thank you so much. Just before you go, my friends, smash the like button for me. Yeah. And of course, my friends, use the subscribe button down below. Subscribe to this channel. Turn on the notification bell to get all important information and more of this kind of lesson. See you next time. Bye bye.